Hello and welcome everybody, this is Joe Levi, just in time for more Kingdom Hearts Dos, or Kingdom Hearts 2 for those of you who don't know the first two Spanish numbers, which I would believe would be almost any American person, considering that you hear that all the time. Anyway, even for someone like me who doesn't speak a lick of Spanish, which is actually kind of weird considering the house what I'm living in right now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. In the last episode, we stopped playing as Roxas. We played as Roxas for the last time, traveling through a virtual Twilight town, as we figured out. Fought Axel, who's our former best friend, and reunited ourselves with Sora, who we were apparently half of. Interesting. And we were also a nobody, apparently. Whatever a nobody is. Which only leads us to assume that Axel was also a nobody, and, possibly the rest of Organization 13. I'm not 100% sure, but, maybe. Anyway, in this episode we get to play as Sora for the first time. We'll hopefully be able to get to play a little bit. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get in combat right now, but we're going to be exploring the real Twilight Town for a little bit, at least as much as the game will let us explore right now. Which is none of it. Holy crap. That was hilarious. You don't even get to go in the woods.
I think I've been to this town.
Seeing some really weird kind of effects here.
Guess I must have.
Things seem like a little blurry behind the character. Like they seem like an after him. Like maybe there's some 3D functionality that they forgot to implement. Which I know is not the case. Doesn't seem like it's here anymore, so maybe it's just the one spot. Here we have the real Hainer Pinsnolet. Let's see if they recognize us.
What do you want?
Why would they?
Nothing.
That's a bit of a jerk thing to say.
Now you know. This is our spot.
Jeez.
What?
Hainer's a bit of an a-hole.
Right? I'm Pence.
Like,
Hey, nice to meet you. But we got stuff to do, so catch you later.
jeez!
Hey, did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework.
Mark, I haven't been to school in over 2 years.
Hey, what are your names?
Actually, I'm not sure if Sora ever went to school. Then again, the only thing you ever see with Sora is that he lives on lives on an island. He explores an island with his friends.
He sure seemed in a hurry. He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face.
Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to deal with Axel again, or any of the other. Wait, big round ears. Wait, could it be? They're talking about Mickey.
At the station. The station, thanks.
Just so that you know, whenever Donald and Goofy talk about the king, they're not talking about Elvis, they're talking about Mickey Mouse. Because Mickey is the king in this universe. King of what? I'm not entirely certain. I think I've used that joke before.
Yeah, let's go to the station.
I feel like I might have used that joke before. Yeah, so apparently, King Mickey is looking for us. So yeah. Here we got our save point. I'm not gonna save yet. I'm only gonna save when I'm about to end the episode, or when I get to the spot where I feel like I need to save. This is open. I can't enter yet. Are they working on it? Why is the gate up then? The gate should be down. Is that not the? Is that another? Please don't tell me that's not one of the other games that started doing that. Here we have a post box. Oh, that's kind of inconvenient to put that there. Let's check out the in-store. Oh, it's open. Sky phased in. Here we can go ahead and buy some new weapons for Donald and Goofy. We cannot buy weapons for Sora. Sora gets his weapons throughout the game. I believe I mentioned this before, but the Keyblade, instead of getting a new Keyblade, you get a keychain for your current Keyblade that you just swap out for others. which is kind of a neat concept. So like so each Keyblade user only has one Keyblade, and they just upgrade it and change it throughout their adventure with keychains. We can't do the jobs right now. Actually, we have here. Oh, right. Okay. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Huh. It can show us some of the other item shops here. So we have, which, oh, that's closed. Okay. Let's see the accessory shop over here. Let's see if that's open. You can get an ability ring, which I think I can only get 2. I'm only gonna get 1 right now. So ability rings are pretty neat. They give us 1 AP. Oops, wrong place. Go and equip it here. It gives us 1 extra AP, so that's a total of 5 AP. Can't really do much with that yet. Sting Guard costs 2 AP. There are certain abilities we'll get that cost like only 1 AP, but yeah, we won't get those till later. See the. Can't afford that, and I'm not gonna bother buying the Elven bandana. One thing you'll see me do is most of my items I get are handed down to Donald and Goofy later on, so they usually have the inferior items. Albeit slightly inferior, not 100% inferior, just slightly inferior. Because I'm usually pretty good about getting good items myself. It's cheaper in the long run, and money is actually kind of hard to come by in this game. This is in the age of gaming where money was actually hard to come by. It's not like games like Skyrim and Fallout where you can just grab whatever you can and just sell it all for money. Even like the cheapest things are worth like a fortune. Even the cheapest things are worth something. So you just stockpile the cheapest, smallest, lightest stuff you can find and just sell it all for like a little bit, and you get like a crap load of money from that. But anyway, here we have some deaths to fight. Watch me look in the profile so these enemies, and I just got the name completely wrong. Right here we can actually see their health now. Primarily the one that we're targeting, we won't see the health of the guys that we're not targeting. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So if you attack one guy and you're wondering why his health isn't going down, because the guy is not the one being targeted. So right here we get to see Donald and Goofy actually fight. And I was actually wrong earlier in this episode that we actually get to do some combat with Sora this time. And there's a lance. There's the lance for that guy. Knew there was a lance. Those guys have lance modes. So yeah, one of the things that you'll see, Donald does a lot of spells. So you'll see him cast a lot of the spells. Goofy will basically toss his shield around. So every now and then you'll see what looks like a round object being flung in some random direction. That's usually Goofy's shield. Yeah, right here you notice that these guys are dropping they're probably dropping just mana orbs. From here on out, whenever we do fight nobody, that's primarily what they'll drop. That and maybe some special items that you can use for synthesis, and maybe some other, like, some super rare item. Like, I think they drop a shield for Goofy. That's like later on towards the end of the game, and it's like uber rare drop. It's insane. These guys don't drop anything but, you know, MP, which makes them great if you like using magic, because you always recover enough magic. And here we get Mickey! Yay, it's Mickey! Oh, he's fighting! Oh, look at that! His Keyblade looks just like ours, except the colors are alternated. It's awesome! Neat little fun fact, I don't think they were mentioned in this game, but apparently Mickey holds the dark version of our blade. Which our blade right now is the Kingdom Key. So he holds the Dark Kingdom Key. Or something like that. Actually, I think it's... Depending on if you're playing Days, it's called the Kingdom Keep Plus or something, but then you can actually acquire it. But but we don't talk about Days because Days is just a BS game that just wastes your time with a story that doesn't really matter about anything. Sorry, all you Roxas fans, but Kingdom Hearts 365 over 2 days is not a good story. Gameplay is okay. The gameplay is okay, and the concept of how you handle with equipment and abilities is actually pretty cool. Use a grid to put all your abilities and equipment together instead of normal item system. That's pretty. I thought that was pretty cool, but the story just. The story for Days just pissed me off, and I can actually start talking about it now. By the way, because there won't be any spoilers from that game here, from here on onward. But basically, in Days, you play as Roxas in part of the organization for basically the year that Sora's in Chain of Memories and locked up, waiting for his memory to be restored, and it's just. The main problem I have with that game is it introduced a new character that was never mentioned in this game or any other game thereafter. And then the way they deal with her is at the end, she vanishes and everyone forgets she exists. It's just like, it's pissed me the hell off because I hate that kind of storytelling. And as far as I know, they mention her once in later games as like a little side note thing. And it's like, I think in Dream Drop Distance, they show her as like a hallucination or something. It's like she's never mentioned again. It's like, why was she even put in the game? It's not that I don't like her. It's just what they did with this. It's what they did with her that really pisses me off.
You should hurry.
Right.
And the story itself is kind of boring. It's really repetitious. And there's a lot of days that just kind of. Just nothing happens. But yeah. Huh. Okay, so we have the same.
Yeah.
We have the same bag as she does. Huh.
3 tickets, please.
Must have bought it at the same store. I'm sure you realize by now there's gonna be some significance to that bag eventually. I'm not sure if it's now or if it's later, but.
I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Oh, is this one of those places that we won't... Oh.
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
I mentioned a couple episodes ago about eyes and like paying attention to them in these games. And you actually do notice, like, they do a really good job with the eye movements, at least with Sora in this game. Good. There's one thing that Sora's right on this. We won't be seeing this town again for a long while. Right here, this is a train that would normally take us to the other half of Twilight Town, except you can't go to it right now. This isn't, yeah, it's not the right train, so yeah. We only have limited time to board this other train. Not really, I mean, we can do this all we want. I'm kind of doing a steal over here. This is actually kind of a neat looking train station. I never took the time to look at this before. Huh. So wish I had my dash ability. But anyway, I think this will be as good a time as any in the episode off here. The next episode, we'll be stepping through that train. That really starry looking train. Oh, right there, there's able to prove you right there. Right there, we got Donald, right? If I save again, we got Goofy. I believe we can also see Kyrie. Because we've got her in our book. It's gonna be a little rare. Actually, not sure. Maybe we can't do Kyrie. I don't know. Let's see a number of different people. We can see Roxas, Sora, Kyrie, not Kyrie. Roxas, Sora, Donald, Goofy, Diz. Again, just to reiterate, was that guy with the red straps around his head. Never mentioned by name. But yeah. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll be going through this train. Oh, we'll be asking the others when we're ready to leave and going to the train to go to, I don't know, somewhere else. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some answers as to what's going on. Hopefully we'll find out who these nobodies are and find out what we have to do to find Riku and, I guess, reunite with the King again, even though we've already reunited with Mickey. But anyway, until then, I'll see you guys later.